What happens when a live performance crosses every possible line? One shocking concert moment left thousands of fans speechless. And it didn't just break the internet, it shattered it. During a major rock festival, a singer's bold stunt went way beyond anything the crowd expected, turning a high-energy show into one of the most talked-about moments in live music history. The band was Brass Against, the frontwoman, Sophia Urista. And what happened on that stage would leave fans asking, was this performance art or pure chaos? But before we get to that wild moment, let's rewind to who Sophia really is and how she ended up at the center of one of music's most controversial viral clips. Before Sophia Urista became the face of one of rock's wildest viral moments, she was chasing her dream the same way every aspiring artist does, with raw talent, persistence, and a little bit of rebellion. Long before she made headlines, Sophia appeared on The Voice Season 11, where she turned heads with her powerhouse vocals and fearless stage presence. She even chose Miley Cyrus as her coach, but despite her energy and charisma, her journey on the show was cut short early on. Still, that setback didn't slow her down. Sophia took the loss as fuel, releasing solo music that mixed grit and soul while building her own following. Eventually, she joined Brass Against, a bold, politically charged cover band known for transforming songs by Rage Against the Machine, Tool, and other rock icons into brassy, explosive performances. The group wasn't your typical act. Their mix of rebellion, horns, and heavy riffs caught attention from legends like Tom Morello himself. Sophia quickly became the undeniable face of their live shows, powerful, unpredictable, and unafraid to take risks. But no one, not even her biggest fans, could have predicted what she'd do next on stage. Brass Against wasn't just another cover band trying to ride nostalgia. They were a movement. The group carved out a unique identity by blending powerful brass instrumentation with the rebellious fire of rock and metal anthems. Imagine trumpets, trombones, and saxophones roaring through songs by Rage Against the Machine, Tool, and Audioslave, all wrapped in a message of defiance and social awareness. Their performances felt more like protests than concerts, with Sophia Urista's raw vocals and fierce energy leading the charge. The band quickly gained respect in both the rock and alternative communities, even earning a public nod of approval from Rage guitarist Tom Morello, who praised their bold reinterpretations. Hey musicians, tired of spending hours searching for playlist curators only to find ghost accounts and dead ends? What if you could find their contacts in 60 seconds? Say hello to Playlist Owl. Just type any genre like Lofi. Instantly get playlists with curator emails, social handles, and stats, all from Spotify. Stop searching. Start pitching directly and watch your streams grow. Get lifetime access. Click the link in the description and transform your dead-end searches into real playlists.
Playlist Owl, Spotify Curator Simplified.
They built a reputation for authenticity. Musicians who weren't afraid to speak truth, challenge authority, and give classic songs a modern, fiery twist. Fans loved their fearless attitude and how Sophia brought every lyric to life with her intensity. But at the 2021 Welcome to Rockville Festival in Florida, that same intensity would spiral into something no one could have ever expected. A moment that blurred the line between performance and scandal. It was a hot night in Daytona, Florida, and the crowd at the Welcome to Rockville Festival was electric. Thousands of fans packed the field, chanting, jumping, and screaming as Brass Against took the stage. The band launched into their fiery cover of Rage Against the Machine's Wake Up, and Sophia Urista was in full command, pacing, shouting, and pouring every ounce of energy into her performance. But then, in the middle of the chaos, she did something no one could have predicted. Sophia called a fan up onto the stage, a man wearing a GoPro mounted on his head, clearly thrilled just to be there. The crowd cheered, expecting a wild sing-along moment or a fun interaction. Instead, Sophia told him to lie down on the floor as she continued singing. And that's when things took a shocking turn. Without warning, she squatted over him and appeared to urinate on his face, right there, in front of the entire audience. The crowd erupted in disbelief. Some screamed, some laughed, others stood frozen, phones raised, unsure if what they were seeing was even real. The fan, unbelievably, seemed to enjoy the moment, even spitting the liquid into the air like a performer himself. Within seconds, social media clips started spreading like wildfire, and what had been a high-energy rock show instantly became one of the most controversial live performances in years. Within hours of that jaw-dropping moment, the internet exploded. Clips of Sophia's act flooded Twitter, Reddit, and TikTok, with millions millions of views piling up overnight. People couldn't believe what they were watching. Some called it the wildest concert stunt in decades, while others labeled it straight up indecent. Major news outlets picked up the story, and Brass Against suddenly became a trending name, not for their music, but for the controversy that now defined them. As the outrage grew, the band moved quickly to control the damage. They released a public statement across their social platforms, apologizing to fans and clarifying that Sophia's act wasn't planned or approved. "This is not who we are as a band," they wrote. "Sophia got carried away. It was unexpected and we were surprised, just like everyone else." Despite the apology, the debate only intensified. Some argued that rock has always been about breaking boundaries and shocking audiences, while others felt this crossed every professional and moral line imaginable. What was meant to be an unforgettable performance turned into a PR crisis, forcing the band to balance between defending their artistic freedom and saving their reputation. But while Brass Against tried to calm the storm, Sophia herself was facing the full force of public judgment, and her next move would determine whether she could recover from the chaos or fade under the backlash. As the video spread across every corner of the internet, reactions were divided right down the middle. Some fans defended Sophia, calling the act pure rock and roll rebellion. The kind of shocking unpredictability that defines true performance art. They claimed she was simply channeling the raw, unfiltered energy that the genre was built on. But others weren't having it. Critics slammed the stunt as disgusting, unprofessional, and beyond disrespectful. Even loyal followers of the band admitted that this went too far. The fan who was on stage, the man at the center of it all, only added fuel to the fire. He seemed proud of what happened, sharing clips of himself online and joking about the experience like it was the highlight of his life. That, of course, made the backlash even stronger. People questioned whether the moment had been staged for attention or if it was truly spontaneous. Meanwhile, festival organizers confirmed that the act violated their conduct policies, making it clear that something like this wouldn't be tolerated again. Social media turned into a battleground. One side called it art, the other called it insanity. But regardless of which side people were on, one thing was undeniable. Sophia Urista and Brass Against had captured the world's attention. And as the controversy raged, all eyes were on Sophia to see how she'd respond to the chaos she'd unleashed. After days of non-stop headlines and social media chaos, Sophia Urista finally broke her silence. In a public statement, she admitted she got carried away in the moment and never intended to offend anyone. She explained that her emotions during the performance took over, calling it a mistake she deeply regretted. Still, the damage had already been done. Venues reviewing the footage began to question whether to book the band again, and Brass Against's image took a major hit. Some fans forgave her instantly, saying it was just an extreme example of artistic expression, but others felt she'd gone too far to come back from it. The incident overshadowed the band's music completely, turning what was once a respected live act into a viral headline about shock value and boundaries. In the end, the Brass Against incident became more than just a viral story. It became a conversation about how far artists are willing to go for attention. Some saw it as fearless self-expression, while others saw it as a complete loss of professionalism. It raised one haunting question that still lingers. In today's world, where shock often goes viral faster than talent, is there still a line that performers shouldn't cross? For Sophia Urista, that one night in Florida changed everything. It turned her from a rising star into one of the most controversial figures in live music. Whether it's remembered as rebellion or regret, one thing's for sure, the internet will never forget it. What do you think? Was Sophia Urista's stunt bold artistry or just pure chaos? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and join the debate. And if you want more jaw-dropping stories from the world of music and shocking live performances, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You won't want to miss what's coming next.